With sequels and prequels being very popular in the horror genre, which horror movies stand alone?
Your lemon squares taste like ass.
Welcome to another Slash Her Saturday where I talk about all things horror. My name is Em, aka Horror Her, and in today's video I will be counting down 5 horror movies which are standalone entries. The Cabin in the Woods, 2011. Whilst the ending of the movie would suggest that the world ended, this does not mean that there is not room for a second instalment. The movie follows a group of friends on a weekend trip which turns out to be a trip of horrors when creatures start to attack them. They find out this is being orchestrated by a group of scientists, and there is a reveal in the movie that the experiment the scientists are ordering is one that is being done worldwide. This means there is always room for another installment which could follow the same experiment elsewhere in the world. The movie showcased a number of creatures which could be used for an interesting twist. However, those involved in making the movie have made it clear there is no intention to make another movie due to their belief that the movie's ending was perfect and another entry would undermine the original story. The Babadook, 2014. Although this is a movie I personally think is extremely overrated and not enjoyable, it's undeniable that this film has a huge fan base who would likely love to see a follow-on story. The movie is based around a mother and her young son whose behaviour is getting worse. When her son finds a book called Mr. Babadook, it tells a story of a monster which torments its victims. Mr. Babadook turns out to be real and terrorises the family. The ending of the movie is one that could easily lead to another story. However, the writer and director of the film has stated there will be no sequel to the movie as it would go against the film's integrity. She has also said that she is too involved with other projects to carry on the story. The Faculty, 1998. A 90s teen slasher, The Faculty follows a group of students who believe their teachers have been replaced by murderous creatures. With sequels being a big thing in the 90s, it is shocking that this has never had a sequel to carry on the story of alien invasion. It is a story which could easily be carried on, however, this is not something that has been looked into due to it not having an initial huge box office success. It has got a cult following, but there has never been a push from the studios to make a follow-on. However, there has been recent news that The Faculty will be remade, so who knows what the future holds for the series. Hereditary, 2018. Probably one of the craziest horror movies of the 2010s, Hereditary is a movie which follows a family experiencing loss and going through the grieving process. It shows different ways of how the family grieves and the way they feel the personal loss of loved ones. However, it does not stop with this. When the mother of the family discovers her own mother's secret past, which involves witchcraft and a coven, strange things begin to happen. The displays of terror and gore are what makes the movie gripping, and the overall performances only heighten the experience. The director has mentioned numerous times that he does not have any plans to make a sequel. However, he has stated that he might have an idea for a sequel, but this does not mean that it will come to fruition. Regardless if a follow-on is made, Hereditary has had a big enough impact on the horror genre that a sequel is not necessarily needed. Killer Klowns from Outer Space, 1988. Killer Klowns from Outer Space is a ridiculously fun and entertaining watch. It follows a town which has been invaded by, well, clowns from outer space. There is plenty of slapstick comedy and a story which is an all-round bizarre yet thrilling one, leaving you wondering what the clowns' next steps are. It has a true 80s feel and has a bigger following now than ever. So why did the movie never get a sequel? Well, it's not from not trying. The director has tried to get a sequel in the works, but networks have not been willing to pick it up. It has also had issues with its rights, with 20th Century Fox owning the rights to the film but later being sold. All involvement has been blocked. There have been talks about a possible miniseries and a video game has been released, but it looks like this is one that may never get a sequel, leaving fans feeling like they have been hit in the face with an acid pie. So as always, what do you guys think? Are there any other horror movies that you know of which haven't had a sequel, or are there any horror movies you would love to see a sequel to? Let me know down in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and switch on that notifications button, as I will be uploading more content like this. This is an AI-free channel and I do everything on my own, so any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. You can check out my other content here. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.